Hey guys, welcome to a little Sunday night clip with my very good friends.
What's going on? What's going on?
Giving him one of these, I feel like it's always necessary.
The legend is in the building. The legend is in the building.
So he says. Anyway, I was going to give him a compliment until he had to open his big freaking mouth. But this is one of my good friends.
What's up?
And I felt like it was appropriate also to have him pop on because he's also somebody who supports my visions.
Yeah, I do. And I think this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Read the
Because I'm great.
You're pretty good. Yeah, all right. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go.
Can't say let's go Giants.
Terrible Sunday.
Can't even tell you that you would think somebody was being murdered upstairs in my house when my dad was screaming, the whole team should be fired.
Everybody. Go up and down. Jackson Dodds hurt. Russell Wilson sucks. We are a B-class franchise.
For all my viewers that follow football, here it is.
We're Giants fans. This is a Giant fan.
Yes, I'm also a New York Mets fan, so if you don't like the Mets,
So
I guess
Mets.
maybe you should rethink following me.
Yeah. Tune out now. You'll fuck with the Mets. Beat it.
But originally I wanted to start this podcast with my very good friend, but, life be lifing.
Yeah, and another good friend managed to make the first episode.
Yeah, so here we are, and I wanted to bring him on because I wanted some real talk. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good, man. We've had some eventful things that we'll leave for another time. But
Yes, we did, but also our eventful things came up with Read the Room.
Read the Room is popping. I hear our count is going up.
Yes,
daily.
it really is.
People are tuning in.
And for the people who doubt me, we'll give them
Guess what?
It's happening.
It's going down no matter what.
But so I wanted to have you on because, like I said, you're funny and your sense of humor will give us some funny stories to get us through the week.
I am a pretty funny guy. I don't know if I'm going to do the bus story, but I am a funny guy. We'll let it go.
You know what?
That's it.
You ever have a guy best friend where he could be on one side of the room and you could be on the other and you immediately know what the other person is thinking?
Other and be like read the room.
Yes, but you know what? Reading the room is also like, what is it, that word? Telepathy?
Telepathy, yeah.
Yeah, we already know what the other person's thinking.
Facts.
And it got us through some pretty fun nights.
Yeah. Definitely some fun nights.
Actually, Harvey got me into my very first bar in the city.
Oh my God, it was a latch door.
No, so please stop. I would have to be 17.
17 about. I'm a little bit older than that. We won't go into the age disparity here. Yeah. But it was a funny story. So we bring her out, and there's about, say 7, 8 guys and about 5 girls.
And I was dating one of his friends, just so everyone knows. I wasn't just out with 7, 8 guys.
I was dating one of my friends at the time, and it was pretty funny. So we all go out, and she's underage, and she has a fake ID, and she is scared to death. When I say scared to death, shaking, like hyperventilating almost.
Yeah, I was a hypochondriac then.
And so we're on the line. Let's say it's 10 people in front of us. Now there's 6. Now there's 5. Now there's 4. Oh my God, they're gonna know. Hey, calm down. No, they're gonna know I'm not 30. The ID she had was
I was just
35.
in one of my friends' IDs and she was 36 and I was, what? You just said 16, 17.
Yeah. I said, you know what? Act like you belong and you'll
No, he screamed. Act like you belong. You know what? Everybody.
Give
me your IDs.
So I take everybody's IDs. I give them to the bounce. He's like 15 IDs. I give them to the bounce. He looks at one and goes.
He didn't want to go through the whole
He
spiel.
looked at one. He was like, all right, you guys go in. She gets inside. All of a sudden, she's doing the Dougie. She's like,
teach me how to do it.
Oh my God, this
was the best day of my life.
It worked.
It did.
That was great. Good time.
You know what? And then after that, I was off to the races.
Wow. Then you became a bartender. Then you became Krysten.
And I became a podcaster.
Yeah, look at that. Everything works out for you. God has a plan for you.
The people that, love me and generally stayed by my side throughout all these years are the people who got me to, where I'm at.
Now.
Yes.
You know where we're at? We're at the pinnacle. We're at the place where things are supposed to work.
Really?
Where things that what God has a plan for you. It's like, yeah. And all your friends are like, yeah.
But, these stories are the best stories because we all have friends who, we could just say, not everybody has friends. They could say they've been friends with us for 20-something years.
Yeah, that's true.
You were at my 30th surprise birthday party. We were there in my early 20s. We
We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot, and you've been through a lot with me and my friends and your friends.
Yeah.
Like, we just know. And it's pretty
cool. You know what? It's a vibe.
It's a
vibe.
You should steal all my lines, right?
I do. I have a whole thing in my phone of all the sayings of Harvey, and let me tell you, I have a comeback for everything.
Okay. All right. We'll go with it.
We'll also Harvey's part of the family. Yeah. The Fresh is a very long time.
Freshes. That's my crew.
And so I felt like it's necessary to have you on here,
I appreciate it.
I want you to send out the good vibes for me.
I didn't make the first episode, but I'm here now.
And you know what? I will take care now. I'll take care always. And
let's go.
Welcome to Read the Room.
Read the Room.
The pictures might have been a little crooked, but you know what?
Yeah, the set looks good, but that's part of it. I'm going to leave it like this so that you know that I did it. And then the next person that's
I'm waiting
here,
for it to fall off.
And the next person that's here can be like, why is that crooked? Leave it.
Sunday football peeps, we're here. Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day.
Rocking with my main guy.
Well, we'll go with that.
For this, for now.
That was great.
Because we're on here.
We're on it.
But he is the main guy. I stubbed my toe. I call him hypochondriac.
But so this is Read the Room. So what does Read the Room mean to you?
So
that's what I love.
Listen, like I said in a couple episodes, reading the room is basically not hitching on to the other person. I posted a little clip yesterday at work. I'm eating my sandwich, my wrap, and someone just, with a mouthful of fries, like I said, and people just being like, so, what kind of car are you going to get after this one? What kind of car do you drive?
Right now, it's not that.
Yeah, and that's for anything. Read the Room is just for anything, time and place. Like I even said in my last clip, but you better watch. Is you want to make a joke at a funeral? You just gotta know when to.
I beg to differ because I have done that, and we've probably done worse at a funeral. And we may not get into it, but we've had fun.
But the point is knowing when to engage.
Yes.
And knowing when to check yourself out.
So Read the Room to you. That's that. To me,
knowing when to be on or off with a light switch. On, off.
I don't have an on and off switch, but I know
you don't have a switch for really much of anything.
I know what my place is in life, and I'm always the loud, obnoxious, crazy guy. However,
you know who you are.
I know who I am, but in situations, I know how to carry myself. I know.
But you also need to know when you're being too much, right?
Yes.
It's like a check yourself movement.
Right. But also having good friends. Good friends can tell you.
Okay, so now I know he's bullshitting. Because you could be a good friend to him and tell him when he's being too much. And be like, this is how I am. This is who I am. So you know what? Really, I'm glad that you read it and you just ignored the room.
See, there's a difference between reading the room and ignoring the room.
Ooh.
Guys, you can ignore the room.
He might make a spin-off.
Ignore the room.
This ignore the room with.
If we want to be technical, this is my thing.
It is not his thing. So you didn't have the balls, the cojones.
The cojones.
The cojones. Now my Spanish side's coming out.
Is anybody from the 80s, you know what this means. You know what that means.
Let's not. We're trying to keep PG.
See, put in the comments. Do you know what this is from? Yeah.
But you know what? Like you said, knowing when to read the room to me is reading it and observing it and knowing when. And there's some people, like you just said, ignoring the room.
But reading the room meant that you can read it. Ignoring it means just ballsy.
You just don't care. So I think this segment should be, I just don't care.
Let's go.
Oh, now he's going to steal that from me too, just so everybody knows.
Just don't care. This is my new podcast.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Okay, guys, do not follow him. I will tell you.
I just don't care.
But you know what? Some people just don't care.
That's true. But even
people
if you
should
just
care.
don't care, you should care. Because even if you just don't care, it doesn't mean other people.
That mentality is going to bother you the next day when the night's setting over and you're like that curled in the fetal position, like,
had a few Chardonnays.
damn, I sent that text, damn, I made that phone call, or damn, I knew I was a dick last night. And then the apologies start flowing.
Hey,
I'm sorry, I like that wasn't me. I was just really drunk.
So we have a friend who will remain nameless that probably is going to be sending out those texts come Monday morning. Like they say a Monday morning quarterback, somebody that reads that.
I'm surprised it didn't happen like the next day because usually I'm a next day, or if I did something or said something, I'm kind of like, I sit with it for a couple hours and I'm like, you know what? It's time to send out my apologies.
That's true.
But we never want to be there. So tell my listeners, it is okay to apologize.
It is okay to apologize.
If you didn't read the room.
I'd rather apologize in a way like, hey, you want a beer?
Hey, you want to watch some football tonight?
Yeah.
Maybe this is apology, guys. This is apology tonight. Why he's here and I gave him some chips and salsa.
Speaking of salsa, doing my thing over here.
But yes. So, if you have not read it and you have to make your apologies and you had those big
Just do
cojones.
it. Balls to the wall. If you were wrong, just apologize. Especially if they're friends or loved ones. Do not let shit stew. Because
I was going to say fester.
Worse. Yeah.
I don't know where I was going. Don't let things fester.
Don't fester?
Yeah, but you know what? And that's why I wanted him to have on here. Because as much as he doesn't care, he cares.
I care. I'll lie. I'm a tough guy. And, tough words. But I care. It hurts me to hurt people. Like they always say hurt people.
I was just gonna say that, but I was gonna say good people hurt people, but whatever.
But it's true though. Like if you hurt people that you care about, it kind of if you have any heart, it upsets you. You don't want your friends, your family, people that you love, to feel a sort of way.
Yeah. And we've had some arguments where it's like we always wait to see who's gonna cave first. No, that is also I'm gonna give a. Yeah, because you know what? I waited out. And then when it's been a couple of days, I'm like, he's got to do it. He's got to say he's sorry.
I never say sorry.
And he does, okay? So anyway, the point of this right now is don't act like a hard ass. This is real talk with Krysten and Harvey.
Real talk, man.
You know what? It's okay sometimes not to be the hard ass.
Nah, if you're a guy, fucking hard ass and out. Chicks are always
He's contradicting himself because we're not.
Chicks are always going to cave.
Anywho, Ziwatsi. So a little
Who's
Sunday.
Ziwatsi? What is 60?
Whatever. So a little Sunday thought for everybody.
We're having a good time here. This is like a show. This is real.
This is
real talk.
Read the room. And real talk with Krysten and Harvey.
Wow. I feel very comfortable.
I feel like on the folding chair?
On the folding chair.
I'm still going to figure it out. I have friends who are manly men that they can build shit, fix shit. So like when
they did a very good job of building shit.
But we all saw from the making of it that I did so much work.
My buddy, I love you.
Listen, as a female who has some pretty great guy friends, I'm very lucky. I count my blessings.
Yeah, not everybody has that.
I got a pit bull here. Check him out.
Oh, great Dane pit bull mix.
But you know what? when the beer is flowing and it's football Sunday, what better way to spend it with
your friends?
With your friends, and just shooting the shit.
All right, we're having a good time. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
So, all right. So this is.
He's gonna eat it, and he's gonna interview me.
I'm gonna interview you. So this is Read the Room with Krysten. What's the last time that when you read the room, you're like, you gave one example with the food.
Okay, but so I've also been the girl who probably ignored the signs.
The signs of you should.
Yeah, I've always been the person who tried to adapt and fit in with the crowd when I really should have observed what kind of crowd I was trying to adapt to.
And that's just these people are beneath us. Like we're pretty cool. I would say.
I've adapted to some questionable situations and characters. But yeah, my read the room is kind of like now as we're getting older and maturing.
Okay.
I'm seeing who I want in my room. Dun dun dun. That might be a new segment. Who do I want in my room? Look at all these ideas.
Wow, you should write this down.
I read it. I just read it. I might have my phone and record.
That's pretty cool.
I've been that way, and which brings me to there's a song that you should tell everybody to hear.
Oh, Here?
And what's it called?
The song is called Here by Alyssa Caro.
Caro. I'll drop it in the.
All my real friends know. I'm not like one of those people. I don't have I have all those sites, but I don't have playlists. I don't have this and that.
Apple Music.
I have all that. I pay for it. I have Apple. I pay for it, but I don't have those playlists of these songs you gotta hear. But this one song
is my anthem for this podcast. By the way.
It's literally a song that if you listen to it,
about maturing,
and it's about maturing, but also when you listen to it and you watch the video, because you can hear it and it'll sound one way. But if you watch the video that goes along with the song, and you can see what she means by everything.
What is the girl doing in the video? Give a little rundown.
She's at a house party, and she's explaining the song, the verbiage in the song, and it is one of those songs that means something to me. She's a singer, however, I feel like she's more rapping, and as she's rapping,
and she's telling a story with the video, and she's telling a story in her vocals, right? Why, if you see on my Instagram, you see that her song is on my actual page. If you see it, when you look at my page, it says Here. It is.
Because
you ask yourself, what am I doing here?
It is everyone guy, girl, maybe not exactly, but you've all been there and you've seen it and you felt it. Someone you know has seen it. Someone you know has felt
Where
it.
have you been in a room
And you
knew you didn't belong or you didn't want to be there, but you tried to fit in with the crowd.
With your friends. You're there with your peoples. Like, you gotta just gotta do it.
So I want to leave it off with that. I want you to tell people right now about this song and video, because I'm going to have people leave comments if they've watched it. I hope you do.
Yeah, you should. Alyssa Caro. I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
Alessia, it's all right. I'll spell it. It's okay.
Caro,
but it means a lot to him.
The song is called Here, and I've made all my friends watch it. It's a little gay, because whatever. But I really love the song. I really love the girl. And if she ever gets to see this, also back to these bastards. And my friends.
This is what made us start this, me start this podcast. And I'm going to say us, because you know what? You guys pushed me to do it.
Yeah.
And it really has touched me in a way where...
I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, we're going balls to the wall.
We're going to do it.
We'll be there. All right.
Peace out. Read the room. Check us out. Real Talk with Krysten and Harvey.
Yeah.